It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Thursday, the 9th of December. I'm James Spann. Temperatures tomorrow near record levels. We're expecting highs well up in the 70s, and then a stormy start to the weekend. A chance of strong to severe storms Saturday, especially Saturday morning for the northern half of the state. So let's see if we can answer all your questions. Here we go. This is the upper air look across the country this afternoon. It's a zonal flow. There is a surface front down to the south, and the sky is mostly cloudy across the state. That's the visible satellite view. Got multi-layered clouds, a little sunshine in spots. But underneath the clouds, really not much rain. That was the radar composite at 2:20. You can see a few scattered showers over parts of Mobile and Baldwin counties, and that's about it. We will have a chance of showers statewide later tonight as that front down to the south gradually lifts northward as a warm front. Temperatures are mostly in the upper 50s and low 60s. Birmingham at 63. And again, tomorrow we're expecting highs up in the mid-70s, not too far from record levels for this time of the year. In fact, down to the south of that front, we've got upper 70s at places like New Orleans and Lafayette, Louisiana. Here's the watch warning map. Winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, out across parts of the high plains and the upper Midwest. A classic December snowstorm for them. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. There could be a rumble of thunder tonight with a warm front lifting north, but severe weather not expected. But tomorrow, it's going to be an active convective day. We have an enhanced risk of severe storms for parts of the Mississippi Delta, West Tennessee, West Kentucky. The broad risk runs from near Houston back up toward Indianapolis. And we have a hatched area defined for places like Memphis, Nashville, Western Kentucky. There could be a few strong tornadoes in that area tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And keep in mind, this outlook runs until 6 a.m. Saturday. And we have that enhanced risk clipping the far, far northwestern corner of Alabama. The standard slight risk, level 2 out of 5, down to near Athens, Haleyville, and Millport. And a marginal risk down to Scottsboro, Blunt Springs, and Tuscaloosa. And then after 6 a.m. Saturday, pretty much the entire state in a level 1 out of level 5 marginal risk as a batch of storms will be passing through. The main threat will be from strong straight-line winds. We'll talk about the timing and more about the dynamics here in just a second. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. Some really big numbers out on the Pacific coast. For Alabama, the amount's generally between 1 and 2 inches between now and Thursday morning of next week. The bulk of that rain will be Saturday morning as that front passes through. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. Got a big trough coming out of the Rockies. That'll be driving the storm system through. Down below that, a deep surface low developing northwest of Kansas City and south of Omaha. And a warm sector forms south and east of that surface low, a big broad area of unstable air spreading across parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the Gulf Coast region, including Alabama. This is Friday night at 9 o'clock. This is the significant tornado parameter, the STP, and this is where there's some concern for tornadoes. This would include much of Arkansas, western Tennessee, northwest Mississippi. But for Alabama, Friday, we'll have the chance of a few scattered storms during the day and Friday night. But again, the organized weather stays north and west of the state. And again, mid-70s are likely. So let's take a look at the timing here. This is Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. Storms entering the northwestern corner of Alabama. By 10 o'clock, an organized line of storms lined up from just east of Huntsville down to near Jasper and Northport. And again, this is 10 o'clock. Let's look at the severe weather parameters. A narrow tongue of instability in advance of the surface front. The surface-based CAPE in excess of 500 joules per kilogram. Certainly sufficient for some severe storms. The higher helicity values lifting out to the northeast, but again, those values do support the chance of a few isolated tornadoes. This is the significant tornado parameter Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So this is noon, that batch of storms just below Birmingham at that point. So again, Saturday morning for the northern half of the state, a line of storms. The main threat, strong straight-line winds. But there could be, within the line, a couple of brief isolated tornadoes. So just be very weather aware Saturday morning. And then by Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, the storms coming down toward Auburn, Opelika, Lake Martin, Montgomery, and Greenville, pushing down into southeast Alabama. Dynamics are weakening down there. The chance of severe weather for the southern half of the state, not especially high. And we should mention temperatures will likely go the wrong way Saturday. We're going to start the day around 70. We fall into the 50s on Saturday afternoon in the wake of the system. This is the Synoptic Scale look. The broad surface low is up in Canada with a trailing front. And then Sunday, it will be a sunny and cooler day. High should be in the upper 50s. Monday, sunny, will be in the 60s. Same thing Tuesday. And Wednesday, sunny with upper 60s. Some spots approaching 70. And this is a week from today, Thursday, the 16th of December. Upper high this over Florida. A surface front north of the state, but again, we're mild and dry. We'll go out 10 days. This is Sunday, December 19th. Troughing in the west. Zonal flow here. And again, evidence of showers north and west of the state, but that looks awfully quiet and mild. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean between 2 and 3 inches between now and the 23rd of December. And we're going to see a brief cool down Sunday once the storms pass. And again, that high Saturday of 71, that's likely going to come at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll fall back in the 50s on Saturday afternoon. But look at next week. We go right back up in the low 70s toward the end of next week on Thursday and Friday. And hot off the presses, the brand new Cpc Outlook for December 17th through the 23rd. And once again, the eastern half of the country with above average temperatures, including Alabama, thanks to an upper ridge that will likely be in place around here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.